annual commencement. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. It's coming. You may be seated. Again, good morning. My name is Sister Kathleen Toot, and I am the Vice President for Student Life. On behalf of the community of the Sisters of St. Dominic, the Board of Trustees, the President Whalen, members of his cabinet, our esteemed faculty, our dedicated staff, and our faithful alumni, we are honored to welcome you, our graduates, and you, their loved ones, to celebrate this joyous occasion. After months of living in the world of COVID-19 and the uncertainty of when and how we would be able to gather, this day of recognition has finally arrived. Today, we celebrate the embodiment of Caldwell University's vision and our mission in you, our graduates. To further our Catholic Dominican tradition, it is St. Dominic's desire to pursue truth through education. That is the way that Caldwell University commits itself and gives an expression to our core values of respect, integrity, community, and excellence. Our sincere belief is that each Caldwell graduate will live these values as they go out into the world to make a difference in creating a just society while embracing the foundation that was built at this institution of higher education. Again, congratulations. I now invite Colleen O'Brien, campus minister, to begin our ceremony with a prayer of invocation, and then followed by a warm welcome from our Caldwell University president, Dr. Matthew Whalen. Colleen?
God of joy and hope, we have been through so much as we stand here today. Although loss has been at the center of so much this past year, we thank you for this time of graduation and to gather together in person. Despite the immense challenges this past year has brought, Your spirit of wisdom has strengthened and empowered the hard work and discipline of every graduate. We pray they continue to hunger for learning, knowledge, discovery, creativity, and determination. As our graduates prepare to walk across the stage to receive their diplomas, let us walk in prayerful gratitude for the many blessings that have made this moment real and filled with great hope. In gratitude, we pray for families and the many who have sacrificed and worked to see them to this hopeful moment. We pray for the professors and administrators who have challenged, cared, and crafted them along this academic journey. Give our graduates patience and hope to energize their search for work that is just and makes proper use of their gifts. Give them courage to face the challenges of carving out a place in society where they might live in peace, service, and gratitude. May your grace cover their anxieties, loss, and fears so that they may stay encouraged about the future. May your spirit guide these graduates as they unfold the next chapters of their lives. Help them to enliven hope in the world and bring good things to your kingdom. And may this celebration be a reflection of the blessings that we find in knowing and loving you. Amen. I now introduce Dr. Matthew Whalen, the 9th president of Caldwell University.
So thank you, Colleen and Sister Kathleen. Caldwell University Board of Trustees, thank you for your attendance today. Sisters of St. Dominic, administration, and a special and very warm welcome to all of our faculty who joined us today. Please give them a round of applause. And so to our faculty, staff, family, friends, and most of all, to our students. Give them a round of applause as well. I welcome you to the 79th annual Caldwell University Commencement. And so here you are. Here we are. And I had to ponder what I was going to say today. And so I thought about a few people who might provide me with some wisdom and eloquence. And I'm going to ask you to think for just a moment or two about the few of the words a few people said in their journey in life. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. Those wise words were uttered by Nelson Mandela. Yet another said this: I was taught the way of progress is neither swift nor easy. Marie Curie, a famous scientist and researcher. Or, I have never had to face anything that could overwhelm the native optimism and stubborn perseverance I was blessed with. That was Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. And finally, one of my favorites, the most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. That was said by Thomas Edison. And so when drafting these remarks, I started and restarted many times. I wanted to find someone who would inspire you. I wanted to tell you a story of their perseverance and their resilience, a story that would encourage you, a story that would make you think, wow, that person was extraordinary. And I could have told you any of the stories of the people I just mentioned, of the President of South Africa who conquers his past and wins a Nobel Peace Prize after spending 20 years imprisoned on the notorious Robben Island. He went on to be president of South Africa. Or a female scientist who overcomes all odds and performs the initial groundbreaking research on radioactivity. That was Marie Curie. Or a Hispanic woman with health issues who defies discrimination and poverty to become the first Hispanic justice on the Supreme Court of the United States. Or I could have told you about a man who failed thousands of times before perfecting his light bulb design. And I thought to myself, surely any one of them would motivate you. They would inspire you. You may even want to emulate that person. Any one of these people could be someone you look to for inspiration. Except then my own light bulb came on. And I thought of all of you, graduates sitting here today, socially distanced, yet in your cap and gown, waiting patiently through these remarks to receive your diploma. And here's what I realized. I'd been searching for a story in all the wrong places. You are the story of perseverance and resilience. I had been looking for a tale to inspire you, and all I needed to do was to look out to you, and there you were. Here you are, the best story of perseverance and resilience I could tell. In March 2020, you were looking ahead to your final year at Caldwell before I arrived here. You planned birthdays, weddings, and family reunions. Maybe you put off seeing a friend. The excitement of your final year was setting in, and that image of you sitting in a cap and gown out here on a beautiful day, clutching your diploma, was becoming clearer. And then everything changed. Events were postponed. Remote learning became a reality. Zoom and Google Hangouts were part of your everyday life. Masks, social distancing, and continued vigilance to personal hygiene became the new normal. And you probably started to wish you didn't put off seeing that friend or missing that dinner. A virtual dinner does not feel the same as a hug. And that image of you sitting here in a cap and gown started to blur. Yet, you got up every day. You did what you had to do. You navigated a new normal. And that doesn't mean every day was easy. We all had days, including myself, that were unproductive. And maybe there were days filled with nothing but Netflix. Maybe there were days where it all seemed like too much and you didn't want to face it. And that was okay. Because somewhere along the way, you made the decision to keep going, to work hard, not to give up. Because that blurry picture of you sitting here in a cap and gown, ready to receive your diploma, it was too important, too meaningful, too close to the dream you've had. So here you are. I actually remember being where you are today. I remember how it felt. And you likely feel a mixture of excitement, of pride, wonderment for the future, fear of the unknown. You may have the next few years of your life mapped out. Or maybe you have no idea what tomorrow will bring. For some, that might be thrilling. For others, it might be scary. The point is, we all experience the same moments differently. And our reality might be different than someone else's. There is no right way. There are no deadlines on your dreams. Hold on to them. One thing we all learned, and which will serve as my first piece of advice, expect the unexpected. You can plan every second of every day only to have it upended by something out of your control. But you've already proven you can handle it. You already took the unprecedented challenges of COVID, perhaps withstood unfathomable personal loss, the unforeseen derailment of your life events, and yet you found the strength to tackle it with tenacity. Don't ever underestimate the magnitude of what you've just accomplished. Not just now, but throughout your life. To stay the course when the winds and torrential downpours of life, a monstrous storm, threatened to knock you off course. You withstood. You adjusted your sails, and you were able to navigate your way through to your final destination. You'll learn that you have to do that in life, and it is worth it. Every second is worth it. So I have 3 more pieces of advice for you. The first is get good at making mistakes. I've had to. Nearly all of the famous success stories tell a tale of countless failures. A Nobel Prize is not won without blunders. Radioactive research is not without errors. Law school is not completed without mistakes. And to paraphrase Thomas Edison, he once said he did not fail. He merely found success after learning 10,000 ways to do things differently. We all make mistakes. It's what we do with them. It's what you do with them in your life. Take responsibility for them. Learn from them. And remember that you are one mistake away from success. You are one mistake away from your goal. Success, the very word itself, has as its root the Latin to come after. Success is what comes after all those times when you thought you were not going to make it. And my second piece of advice is dream before you think. I borrowed this from Toni Morrison, the first African-American woman to win a Nobel Prize in literature. She said, as you enter positions of trust and power, dream a little before you think. And I ask you to continue your life's dream and dream for Caldwell, as we all do. Dream of better things, and you will hold on to that dream, and it will keep you motivated. I urge you to abandon the mindset that things need to be done the same way that they've always been done before. If you dream before you think, then you are asking yourself, what is possible? Instead have, what has been possible? And in that difference is where you will create change, and change for the better. My last piece of advice, something I tell my own children often and continue to remind them. Always be kind. Be kind to your neighbors, your family, your friends. Be kind to your colleagues who you'll meet on your life's journey. Be kind to the person who serves you your morning coffee. Be kind to the person who picks up your garbage. Be kind to even those people who have not been kind to you. And I'm not sure who said this, but I find it to be very true. Kindness is a gift that has zero cost, but infinite value. At Caldwell University, our core values, respect, integrity, community, and excellence, rely on kindness. Your smile, your good morning, your offer to help may be the act that turns someone's life around. Think about how many times it did for you. Think about how many times our faculty said, you can do this. Your family said, you can do this. Your friends said, you can do this. Keep those values, respect, integrity, and community, and excellence close to you, and they will serve you very well, no matter where your life's path takes you. Tomorrow begins a new chapter. Today, you're also going to hear from a few of your outstanding classmates. They share your story. They share their story. And your story is one of strength. It's one of obstacles overcome. And I hope that what you faced has prepared you for the next chapter, and you use what you've learned to prepare for the unexpected. I hope that you get really good at making mistakes, that you dream big dreams before you think, and that you are always greeted and give kindness. I said I wanted to tell you a story that would make you think, wow, that person was extraordinary. But look at yourselves. Take a minute and look around. You've all done this. You are extraordinary. You're the best examples, of resilience. You are the best examples of perseverance. You're the Caldwell class of 2021, and you are extraordinary. Congratulations, and go Cougars.
Thank you, Dr. Whalen, for your words of challenge and of great inspiration. Thank you. To demonstrate the strength of our graduate programs at Caldwell University in a personal way, each year we call upon a graduate student to speak on behalf of this year's doctoral and master's candidates. A team of faculty, through a rigorous selection process, chose this student amongst a pool of very impressive nominees. It is now my pleasure to introduce Leslie Chung. Leslie has completed her doctoral degree in educational leadership with a concentration in K through 12 from Caldwell University, and holds a BA in psychology, a teaching certificate in early childhood in pre-K 3, an MA in educational psychology with a minor in child-adolescent clinical psychology. Leslie currently serves as the assistant principal and dean of students at West Orange High School, and we are delighted to welcome Leslie to deliver the 2021 Graduate Doctoral Commencement Address. Welcome, Leslie.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Friends, family, President Whalen, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, alumni, and the amazing graduating class of 2021. You guys don't sound happy. It is my honor to deliver Caldwell University's commencement address to an amazing student body. My name is Leslie Chung, and I stand before you, the youngest of 4 children, the mother of a beautiful 3-year-old, the product of proud immigrant parents from the West Indies, the first generation of my family to graduate with a degree, and the first to earn a doctoral degree. Each member of this class has completed a momentous feat, just standing here today. Let no one tell you differently. While 2020 seemed to be a blur, we witnessed historical, unprecedented, tragic matters about racial injustice and mounting tension in our country. We assumed that the world would resume by the fall of 2020. Unfortunately, it did not, and at least not to the degree that we all expected. However, despite what was happening in our country, we each continued to work hard in the meantime, writing papers, meeting deadlines, and in some cases, writing dissertations. The classroom experience changed dramatically for us. We evolved and adapted to a new way of learning, which included social distancing. Throughout this school year, two of Caldwell University's core values of respect and community continue to stand out. This year, more than ever, Caldwell University worked diligently in addressing sensitive topics. As Cougars, we recognize the value of creating respectful relationships and making meaningful connections, not only with others on campus, but beyond. We each lived through a very stressful year of working from home, which for some of us included working from home with children, taking care of family members, and adjusting to this new normal. All of these responsibilities continued while we completed our last full year of hybrid and virtual learning during the pandemic. This past school year has taught us that we will indeed face trying times, for we have already done so. However, with hard work and perseverance, nothing can stop us. We are unbreakable, unbeatable, unstoppable, and undefeated. In the end, what matters most is that each of you was able to face all of these challenges head on and remain successful. It's been 14 months since March of 2020, and here we are today, those 14 months later, about to receive our hard-earned degrees. Yes, thank you, right? A lesson learned: don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do something, because you've already done it. Cougars, in choosing a career path, identify an area that interests you, something that you absolutely love and are passionate about. Then direct all of your energy to that area to establish goals to reach your dreams. As we are all being graduated here today, we have met the rigors of Caldwell University and succeeded. I extend my very best wishes to you. May you all follow your heart and realize your dreams. May life be kind by extending to you good health, much happiness. Oh, it was a bug, sorry. Much happiness, exceptional fortune, and unyielding success. When we leave campus today, two of Caldwell's core values of respect and community should continue to be the foundation of every new relationship that we forge. The late Kobe Bryant once said, "Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses." Remember, as we walk across this stage today, the last 14 months were not easy. You put in the hard work, and it has paid off immensely. We've made it this far. We still have farther to go. I hope that we will all be closer than 6 feet sooner rather than later. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie, for your words of inspiration, courage, and recognizing what we do take from Caldwell University with us, our core values. Thank you so much, Leslie. Beautiful. Thank you. I now welcome Dr. Elena Chernobylski, Acting Vice President for Academic Affairs, to introduce and explain the symbols and regalia of Caldwell University and higher education.
Good morning, everyone. All of our graduates are proudly wearing academic regalia at today's celebration. The faculty and staff, who are the integral part of today's celebration, too, are robed in their academic regalia. Wearing academic regalia by faculty, staff, and students symbolize the academic bond between the university and you, our students, the bond that has been created during your educational journey. In addition, wearing academic regalia provides a visible connection to the birth of the modern university that dates back to the 12th century. The style and color of the caps and hoods, as well as the cut and style of the gowns, all tell a story of the graduate's academic journey. They demonstrate the level of degree held, the specific discipline, and the institution the graduate attended. Some of you are also wearing stoles or cords. These indicate that the wearer is a member of an honor society or has earned honors in other ways. For example, veterans or active duty military have their service recognized with a red, white, and blue cord. Today, as you don your new academic attire, our faculty and staff celebrate you and your accomplishments. Just like academic regalia, the first university seals date back to the 12th century Europe, when the first modern universities were born. At that time, a monarch or ruler granted seals to the universities to recognize them as an entity that could handle its own legal affairs. At that time, a seal was a symbol of autonomy and special privileges and rights given to members of the university. It also functioned as the signature of the institution. Today, the university seal is the most formal expression of the university's identity. As such, its use is reserved as a formal insignia for documents such as transcripts, diplomas, or certificates. Let's look at the seal of Caldwell University together. You can find the image of the seal on the front of your today's program. Caldwell University was founded in 1939 by the Sisters of St. Dominic, which the coat of arms reflects. Our coat of arms captures the significance of a Caldwell University education in its colors, its motto, and its symbols. The red indicates the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and the gold points to his kinship. On the university seal, the college motto is imprinted on an open book, which symbolizes Caldwell University as an institution of learning. The college motto, Sapientia et Scientia, means wisdom and knowledge, and is derived from the litany of the Sacred Heart. The cross, which divides the whole into 4 parts, is taken from the coat of arms of the Order of Preachers, more commonly known as Dominicans, and shows the relationship of the Sisters of St. Dominic as members of the Order of Preachers to Caldwell University. The golden sun, which is found in the upper left corner, is the symbol of St. Thomas Aquinas, patron of all Catholic schools and particular patron of Caldwell University. There is one more symbol that needs to be explained today. Caldwell University's commencement begins with the entrance of the university mace carried by the university Grand Marshal. The university mace was the artistic creation of Sister Geraldine Mueller, OP. Sister Geraldine is the founding chairperson of the art department and initiated the Bachelor of Fine Arts program at Caldwell University. At that time, Caldwell University was the first in New Jersey to grant such a degree. The mace symbolizes the university's governing authority and is present only when the university president and board of trustees are in attendance. When the mace is present, it means the proceedings have official sanction. The tradition of the mace derives from medieval times in England, when the mace was held by a bodyguard for dignitaries at ceremonial functions. Ceremonial maces are used by governing bodies worldwide, including the United States House of Representatives and the British Parliament. The mace reminds us that universities are custodians both of the enduring traditions of learning and of the power they bestow upon those who come to learn. It is a reminder that the learning process has not always been comfortable or easy. The Caldwell University mace bears the inscription, "Wisdom, and knowledge and truth. The inscription reminds us of our Dominican tradition, and connects this tradition with the Caldwell motto, Sapientia et Scientia, represented on the university seal.
Thank you, Dr. Chernobilski. That is some interesting information to understand the prestige of your experience today. The seal also is on your attire, on the booklet, right in front of me, and it is present when the president is present. So it's exciting to know that information. Now you have a brief history of higher education. So with that, I know you would like to move on because we are now getting ready for what you've been waiting for. I invite Dr. Matthew Whalen, our president, to come forward to present the diploma to each graduate. I invite Professor Bob Mann of the Communication and Media Studies Department to please come forward to present the candidates for graduation. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sister Kathleen. And good morning, everybody. We have to take care of just a little bit of housekeeping here before we start. First of all, I have a little box that looks like it's out of the Addams Family for dumping off all of the cards as people come to me here. And in addition to that, we ask you, in order to have the commencement ceremony proceed properly, we ask you to keep your applause to a minimum so that every graduate name can be clearly heard. And also, I reached out to most of you to ask for correct pronunciations of your first, last, and middle names. I heard back from most of you, but when you come up here, I may do a last-minute check. It's very important to the university that we get all of your names right for you and your family. So if you see me turn the mic off and ask you really fast how to pronounce your name properly, please just say it back to me quickly because we really want to get it right for all of you. And here we go. Dr. Whalen, since the faculty has confirmed that the following students have completed the studies required of the candidates for degrees, and since the Board of Trustees, by virtue of the power granted to them by the authority of the state of New Jersey, has authorized the conferral of the degrees, may I present to you the following candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Applied Behavior Analysis, Master of Arts in Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Arts in Educational Administration, Master of Arts in Higher Education, Master of Arts in Literacy Instruction, Master of Arts in Special Education, and Master of Arts in Counseling. Jenny Lee Achu. Marissa Claire Chismadia. Christina D'Amico. Patrice Chanel Garrison. Brittany Ann Hendelson. Patricia Margaret Horgan. Micah Seth Lewis. Eric Brandon Lynch. Mandersky. Caitlin Nadine Mandersky. Melina Morell. Chelsea Amelia Oliver. Annabelle Real Santos. Devin June Williams Butari. Berkey Contreras. Molly Ann Heller. Caitlin Ann Hennigan. Jacqueline Rose Cajon. Rakia Latrice Lee Brown. Katrina R. James Pelham.
Amira Yasmin Lester.
Amira Yasmin Lester. Lucia Grace Pasternak. I don't hear that. That switch, all switch doesn't work either. Laura Ziegert. Rita Uchechi Opara. Francesca Rose Patella. Francesca Rose Palatella. Lisa Berzanskis. Caitlin Alana McGarity. Erica Griselle Morales Montalvo. Mary Catherine Renahan. Elena Skidmore. Megan Lynn Brady. Noelle Elizabeth Conjero. Samantha Cruz. Marquisa V. Daniel. Carolyn Mary DeMiro. Nicole E. Drzwinski. Nicole E. Drzwinski. Catherine Anna Ferrarelli. Amanda Teresa Irizarry. Emily Neese. Elizabeth Coaches. Gabrielle M. Litrin. Gabriella Lombardozzi. Amanda A. Scaduto. Erica Caitlin Obara. Paula Patty. Shauna Quinn. Sharon Scher. Angela Maria Valeri. Monica Michelle Wright. Avery Ann Zarbetsky. Dr. Whalen, since the faculty has confirmed that the following students have completed the studies required of the candidates for degrees, and since the Board of Trustees, by virtue of the power granted to them by the authority of the state of New Jersey, has authorized the conferral of the degrees, may I present to you the following candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration. Maxine Leonor Alonso. Myra A. Barrenuevo. Barrio Nuevo. Kimberly Rebecca Boggio. Lady M. Castro. Casey S. Guidel. Jonathan Andrew Harris. LaTanya Onika Harris. Michael Hess. Stephen Jacobovitz. Erica Lynn Joyce. Masa Kamara. Laura Cardin. Arden Rose Caselli. That was Casella. Luis Rulon. Bruna Cristini Silva. Aminata Soare. Joseph William Testa, Kappa Gamma Pi Honors. Tomas Weldegurgis. Dr. Whalen, since the faculty has confirmed that the following students have completed the studies required of the candidates for degrees, and since the Board of Trustees, by virtue of the power granted to them by the authority of the state of New Jersey, has authorized the conferral of the degrees, may I present to you the following candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Accounting. Natarik M. Foster. Eric Menino. Dr. Whalen, since the faculty has confirmed that the following students have completed the studies required of candidates for degrees, and since the Board of Trustees, by virtue of the power granted to them by the authority of the state of New Jersey, has authorized the conferral of the degrees, May I present to you the following candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. Marshall Amber Boyd. We now move on to the presentation of Caldwell University's doctoral degrees. Current COVID protocols don't allow us to personally hood the doctoral candidates. So I invite those faculty members who have served as dissertation advisors for our doctoral candidates to please stand and be recognized. Please, faculty members who have served as doctoral advisors to these candidates, please stand and be recognized. And this is the first time that these candidates will be introduced as Dr. Cosmo A. Cirillo. Dr. Leslie Elaine Chung. Dr. Wellen. Since the faculty has confirmed that the following students have completed the studies required of the candidates for degrees, and since the Board of Trustees, by virtue of the power granted to them by the authority of the state of New Jersey, has authorized the conferral of the degree, may I present the following candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Behavior Analysis. Dr. Alexandra Marie Campanaro. Dr. Emily Morano. Dr. Kathleen Emily Morano. And Dr. Jacqueline Nicole Merry.
Congratulations to all our graduates. Congratulations. It's a wonderful celebration of your accomplishments. You've achieved so much, so much. I now ask Sister Mary John Carney, a member of the Board of Trustees, to come forward and offer a prayer of benediction. Sister Mary John.
It is with great pride and pleasure and heartfelt congratulations that I speak on behalf of the members of the Board of Trustees of Caldwell University. We, the Governing Board of Trustees, wish you success and happiness as you graduate today, having achieved an advanced degree in academia as Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, Doctor of Education, or Doctor of Philosophy from this institution. Today, you join with thousands of fellow alumni who, like you, proclaim and embody your alma mater's motto, Sapientiae et Scientiae, wisdom and knowledge. May the memories you have made during these years of study enliven your love for Caldwell University and inspire you to live ever more vigorously the ideals you have shared here. We wish you continued success in your professional careers, your personal lives, and in all your endeavors. May God bless each one of you with happiness, good health, peace, and joy of spirit. And now, let us bow our heads and ask God's blessing on these, our graduates. Gracious and loving God, on this feast of Pentecost, Spirit of the living God, of love, wisdom, and infinite goodness, we ask for your blessing upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this milestone in their lives. May they find comfort from this community's continued embrace and support as they journey through life. May they find strength in the excellence of their academic achievement. Support and strengthen the graduates as they journey into unknown futures complicated by coronavirus. As they journey into these unprecedented times, may they know your guidance in their acts of justice. May they share in every good work to which you have led them. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and success. Enable them to stay true to their dreams for your greater glory, to discern what is right, good, and just, and to make use of their gifts wisely and in the service of others. Empower them to walk into the future with faith, hope, and love, guided by your light, so that they may use their talents in the Dominican spirit and traditions of St. Dominic Guzman and St. Catherine of Siena, whose voice resounds this graduation day. If you are who you are meant to be, you will set the world on fire. Congratulations, God bless, and may the world be richer because of who you are and what you are about to become. Amen.
Thank you, Sister Mary John, for that beautiful blessing. Thank you. At this time, again, we'd like to congratulate our graduates. So if we could all stand and applaud them. Thank you for participating in our commencement ceremony today. Graduates, once the Grand Marshal, stage party, and faculty exit, please follow the directions of Caldwell University staff and exit the field in your lines as directed. When leaving the field, please maintain a social distance between you and the graduate in front of you. And once you have exited the field, please make your way to the parking lot and prepare to depart the campus. Guests, please remain in your places until all graduates have departed, and then you may then exit the field in an orderly and social distance manner to meet your graduate. We ask that you then depart the campus as quickly and safely as possible so the next ceremony may begin promptly. Thank you all for celebrating with us today, and congratulations and many blessings. God bless you all. Graduates, you may stand.